Since her shocking exit from the Today Show in 2012, former co-anchor Ann Curry has been keeping a relatively low profile. In the wake of Matt Lauer's disgraced departure from the show, though, people are starting to wonder whether Curry might still be available to co-anchor the popular morning program again in his stead. However, there's plenty of reason to believe that might not be in Curry's best interest right now because, although she's been quiet in recent years, she's still been working towards her own personal and professional passions. Bitter goodbye. It's pretty common knowledge that Curry left Today under dubious circumstances. According to Brian Stelter's expose, Top of the Morning, Curry was run out by executive producer Jim Bell via Operation Bambi, his three-part plan to 1. Persuade Matt Lauer to extend his expiring contract. 2. Oust Curry. 3. Replace her with Savannah Guthrie. Stelter also claims Bell fostered a boys' club atmosphere behind the scenes of Today, which served to widen the existing personal and professional gulf between Curry and Lauer. The plan apparently worked, and Curry tearfully bid the show farewell.
They're giving me some fancy new titles. We're going to do great work, I hope, and we're being given the chance to do the work that most of us got into journalism to do.
Many believed her emotions during the announcement betrayed her true feelings and that she was instead sad and angry over her forced exit from the program. With that in mind, it's no wonder she snubbed Matt Lauer's 20th anniversary celebrations. Slowing down. Even before her devastating departure from Today, Curry revealed that a cancer scare had her contemplating a serious career slowdown. She told O Magazine, "People close to me called me Curry in a hurry. I was moving through life at 100 miles an hour, trying to further my career and be a great mom and make everyone happy." After discovering a lump in her breast, Curry's doctor advised her to reevaluate her hectic lifestyle. She started devoting more time to photography, and she started exercising and eating healthier. A new series. Although she's not heading back to Today as of right now, Curry will soon be back on the air with a new 6-part series for PBS called We'll Meet Again. The show is expected to focus on some dramatic events from history through the eyes of people who lived through them. Curry said she was looking for a new way to do, quote, meaningful journalism, and this project allowed her the independence to pursue her passion. That comment seems to align with other words she shared about her disdain for the modern landscape of broadcast journalism. As she's also said of that industry, it's easy to talk about what you think about something, but that's not actually what your job is. Your job is to not tell people what to think. Your job is to tell people what they need to know so they can make their own decisions. She went on to slam the business in another interview, saying, "I think we have reached a very sad moment in journalism when it is clear that the work is vulnerable to economic pressures, corporate interests, biased reporting." It's not exactly a fake news hashtag she's presenting with those words, but it's pretty close. Passion projects. Earlier this year, Curry also laid out what seems to be the overarching philosophy of her life right now. Recounting decades of covering tragic conflicts all over the world, Curry spoke about how her work in journalism has inspired her to investigate the science behind the seemingly evil acts of humans. This study of the psychology and motivations behind horrors has led Curry to believe that the pursuit of compassion is the key to combating the darkness. Curry seems to be on a mission to evoke compassion in her life and through her work, and if there's one thing TV ratings don't necessarily care about, it's compassion. So it's not a shock that Curry has distanced herself from the 24-hour-a-day news business lately. Time for a comeback? In the wake of Lauer's stunning downfall, one of the predictable byproducts has been the speculation that Curry must be absolutely reveling in his demise.
It does seem now that women all across this nation are rising in a way that we haven't seen since the late 1960s.
Social media users, in particular, had all kinds of jokes about her probable reaction to the news of Lauer's firing. Columnist Ellen McNamara even wrote a piece suggesting that NBC give Curry Lauer's job in order to, quote, demonstrate that you understand sexual harassment is only one manifestation of the misogyny endemic to the news business. Curry has taken the high road when commenting on the scandal. She did indicate that she's still processing the specific allegations made about Lauer, saying, "I admire the women who have been willing to speak up both anonymously and on the record. Those women need to keep their jobs, and all women need to be able to work, to be able to thrive without fear." This kind of behavior exists across industries, and it is so long overdue for it to stop. That's not a clear sign of her interest in returning, but it's also not a definitive no either. Thanks for watching. Click the Nicki Swift icon to subscribe to our YouTube channel. Plus, check out all this cool stuff we know you'll love too.